What's going on, y'all? Greg said it. We back at it. And I just appreciate everybody who's been rocking with me here and following, liking, sharing, subscribing, and just keeping this thing going. This off season is a different kind of off season, but it's nothing like a Coach Prime off season. Colorado Buffaloes, they back at it. And like I said on my last video, one of my last videos, I said, do you feel that energy? Do you feel the difference? And, you know, I said that, and I didn't hear nobody say that. But since then, I've heard several people, several followers, content makers, and it's been a thing. Like, everybody noticed it. I thought I was the only one. I was questioning it. But after looking at more videos, right now, Reach the People is doing the thing. I know Bucky's been out of town. He went over to France. We'll get into that a little bit over there, and for the fashion show. And Reach the People been carrying that thing and been showing us really some raw footage, almost some old school raw footage. Camera moving, lights, mic low, just that raw footage we love. And been showing us that behind the scenes feel of the new players, them in the weight room, them eating, them hanging out, and getting to see, kind of the beginning of these new personalities and that we have, because it's several, it's a lot. A lot of them gone, a lot of them came, so it's new. And, like this title say, is Coach Prime comfortable? Is he finally comfortable? Is he comfortable yet? Like he said, y'all gonna mess around and let me get comfortable. Don't let me get comfortable. He warned them. That's the comfortable I'm talking about. Now, a lot of people got this other comfortable. They ain't comfortable with no losing season. They ain't comfortable with all that talk. They got to get some get back. They ain't that kind of comfortable. I know people saw Shadua and Shiloh over there at the fashion show and missed the first meeting or two or whatever. And they out there doing their thing. But it's all part of the grand scheme. It's all part of their brand. It's all part of the attention. It's all part of the Colorado brand, really. When you think about Colorado, when Coach Prime came, he came in and said, I'm bringing the Louis luggage. They over there, out of ironically enough, they over there doing a Louis Vuitton fashion show. It's pretty much a year to the day of when he made that first meeting. And that was in January. So it's like it's full circle. So it's really fitting to the branding. It's really fitting to the make and the culture of Colorado, not just the fashion sense and all that they bring, but that's what they bring to their family. That's what they do. That's their brand. But it also is very fitting for the likes of what Colorado gonna look like. Like I said, I definitely see Colorado being a team that's gonna get a lot more eyeballs this year. We thought that they had it last year with just those 3 games. Imagine they done won 3 more. At that momentum kept going. Imagine they had continued on with USC and Oregon, or lost to Oregon and picked it right back up. They had the world in their hands. They had the viewership. They had the celebrities. They had the news. Imagine they had kept that versus cutting it off at 3 games. But that's what you're about to see this year. He's going to be the same Coach Prime, a more mature Shadua, a more mature Travis, the same stars with some new ones, a more mature team, a more confident and a more aggressive team. Tell me, look at those guys. They come in with a look in their eyes. That's that energy. They come in with I ain't doing a lot of talking, eagerness to make it happen, because they know. See, one thing about last year, a good player knows, all I got to do is play good. I know I'm going to get the recognition I deserve. Nobody going to overlook me in Colorado. They're going to see more than just a number on my jersey and a name. They're going to get to see my face. From a branding standpoint, you can't beat it. You're going to play good on the field, and you're going to get the recognition. Your stock going up. Your stock going up as a person. Your stock going up as an athlete. And you just can't beat that. I heard the comment. RG3 is interviewing Coach Prime. He made the comment. The shift of the Nick Saban. When he left, he pretty much put a dent in 3 schools. The coach from Washington come down, and I guess the coach from Arizona going up to Washington. 3 programs, 3 pretty solid programs. Arizona was pretty much just starting to get on their feet. the receiver, the quarterback, and all them, they were trying to build something, you know. Now these players are trying, like he said, they calling Colorado. They the next best thing. You don't get it. It's not a record, it's a program. They the next best thing. Okay, I can't go where I want to. If I'm going to transfer anywhere, I wasn't planning on transferring, but if I'm going to transfer anywhere, I'm going to transfer to over there with my boys. I'm going to go transfer over there where the spotlight at. I'm going to go and transfer. That's just the next best thing. I respected my program. Everybody didn't want to go to, you know, the same, you know, but if my second best, Colorado's it. If you ain't going to Alabama, you know, Michigan, we can add that in there too. Even though that's not part of that cycle. I mean, they got their own situation with the coach leaving, right? These big tier programs shuffling around. Yeah, they'll go to some players in their same conference. I know some conferences are getting to the point where they're not even going to allow you to transfer within the conference. So you think about it. It's some more pieces coming, I told you. They little 30-day window going to open up. And if anybody can receive them, it's Colorado. And a lot of guys over there, I want to say practice squad, but, you know, a lot of guys over there that was on academic scholarship. They got some pieces they can move around. Nobody really knows how many scholarships they have left because how they operate. And, you know, he held 10 back. But just imagine, he's only he told you all last year, I'm $7 to $8 away. I wonder as if he already got them $7, $8 because he got more than 7, 8 players. He got some big time linemen on the defensive line and offensive line. He got some decent linebackers coming in. He got some decent secondary. He got some good wide receivers coming in. He got a couple good backup quarterbacks going to be ready to fight out. Big quarterbacks, 6'4", 6'6". It ain't going to be that rink-a-dink fall off like last year. Shador get hurt and they go to JV ball. And you clapping their hand for little basic stuff like, oh, he's better than Shador, like what Schaub did. Schaub is going to transfer. He should have transferred. Hopefully transfer out the spring game because them big boys he brought in at quarterback, them boys come from SEC, all right? And they're big, and they're fast, and they're more athletic. It's not like this the big boy that was behind him. I forget my guy name. Sunshine. It's not like Sunshine behind you who can't hit the side of a barn. You just can run the ball. These boys coming in hungry, SEC recruited, SEC talent, athletic. One of them gonna work with Shador's, a select QB. They coming in hungry, athletic. The depth is gonna be that quarterback. You don't have to be as scared if Shador can't play a little bit. The drop off is not gonna be as significant. I'm not saying he should do it, but it won't be like having a 12th grader get hurt and you got to put in a 6th grader, 7th grader, and just clap your hands if he don't turn over the ball. The depth is there. That's clear. That's a difference in depth. So, is Coach Prime getting comfortable? I would think so. And it looked like he only gonna get more comfortable. You know, if you know ball and you know just morale and energy, especially when you got something to compare it to, personally, and just knowing the team before, last year this time, even in the summer, you know, it's a different wave up under there. These boys, they ain't come here to play around. They got something to prove. They come in like, I think last year was like a lot of guys who came, they was coming to an unproven situation. So the caliber guy was a little different. And it was just an opportunity. He just swapped out a whole roster. So it was an opportunity for pretty much anybody. But I think the group of guys this year, no, we just can't come and just do anything. We got to come to win. And I already started, I already played. So I ain't just here just for the opportunity. I'm here for something more. I'm not here for a wish and a hope. I'm here to attain what I know I could attain. I would have attained, but I'm going to be even more likely to attain it now. We seen that with Weaver. Weaver was already a good receiver. But that spotlight made sure that he wouldn't be overlooked, where he wouldn't be, what is it, 7th day, free agent, preferred free agent. You know, he's now a legit draft pick. because you can't overlook him because he was on that team. That spotlight helped him. And I think a lot of guys who's coming over here from, other programs, Big Ten, maybe a little below, but we got these guys from Houston, Indiana, even Connecticut. And, we got New Mexico State. Then, of course, we got our SEC guys. We got Pitt. And we got this little smorgasbord. It's a different level of talent. It's not a bunch of JUCO guys, unproven. It's not a bunch of what they call group of, not Power 5, but, none of our sub-tier guys. No group of 5. No swag. You can't play it down. These are legit guys who performed at that level. So it's going to be interesting. Very interesting, very fast. And I think people going to sober up once they start seeing these videos and them doing the drills. You're going to see them lifting weights. And they look stronger. They can't say, oh, last year they look weak. Them linemen look weak. You can see that. Oh, they all lifting big weight. They all ain't lifting like Tyler Brown. It ain't just him. Okay. Get out there. Oh, they got the size. They got the height. Can't say they too small. Not quite. And you're going to start checking things off that box. You're going to say, you know what? The haters going to have to shut their mouth before they walk themselves off into something. They're going to have to wait that season. They ain't going to be able to badger and bully because they're gonna see real quick. Let me shut my mouth before I get embarrassed. Like the first 3 games, so it ain't going to be 3 games. It's going to be very interesting. The tone and the energy that I'm talking about, people going to feel it. And it ain't going to be, oh, they have to beat the first game like they beat TCU. They going to start feeling that thing sooner this time. And the expectation is going to be higher. Colorado's going to have to go in ranked. They're going to have to go in ranked in the top 25. They're going to have to go win 3-4 games to do it. You're going to have to respect them. You may not get them no top 10 or top 20, but you're going to have to put them in the top 25 out the gate. With the Heisman favorite quarterback, also a Heisman favorite in Travis Hunter. And you look at the maturity that they're going to have, you're going to have to respect it. It's going to be interesting. And I hope they enjoy the season a lot more. Definitely without the Pac-12 network games. Definitely without a whole bunch of them old stay up to 2 o'clock in the morning games. Glad that's going to be over. Mostly playing in the Central Time Zone. So, like I said, y'all, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. This thing is heating up. This is Greg with Greg Said It, and I'll be talking to y'all real soon.